Here on the
Daily Boom,
in a mental retardation center costing
PayPal and Super Chat
will be built is to identify all of the causes of mental retardation and to develop more effective techniques of treatment and rehabilitation. The ability to prevent mental retardation is our ultimate goal. To reach this point,
YouTube, Discord, participants,
and the federal government have all come a long, long way.
Now, many of these
Flat Earthers,
are so severely retarded that it would be difficult, if not impossible, to take care of them at home. So all we can offer them is good care and sympathetic understanding. But there are other
Flat Earther,
in these institutions who really need not be there. Those are the ones that are classed as trainable or educable, and you'll hear more about them later.
Are we resorting to comedy hour now? Obviously.
Gravity. La La Land is reserved for special people that double speak, that say open is closed, closed is open. La La Land, we are in La La Land. Gravity.
Obviously.
La La Land, La La Land, La La Land, we are in La La Land. Gravity, gravity, gravity.
Obviously.
Are you ready? Call your mama, call your papa, call your friends. The festivities are about to begin. Boom!
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. From Florida to the YouTube universe, this is Jose JG Boom. Happy to be here in this Sunday. It's still January of 2023. January 29 to be precise. Happy to be here. Excited. Good to be back with you guys on the YouTube universe. There's a poll in the chat box asking for a very important question if you are new. So who is new? I'm new, you're new, they're new, we are new. Please vote the best choice. Thanks everybody for coming in. Please hit the like button under this stream. 18 watching, 15 likes. I like it very much. It is kind of getting hot over here in Florida. It's been cold for the last few days. It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit right now in Florida, USA. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Mechanical thingy don't lie. Those other specifications. We are about to open the Discord server for anybody who would like to join in and have their voice be heard. If you have questions, comments, concerns, hangout, points on contention, recaps, new information, old information, something that we can learn and be entertained in the process, I will appreciate those that want to join and come in and hang out and see where the festivities will go from there. If you are new and you are not part of the Discord server Daily Boom, don't hesitate in joining the server right now. You can find a link in the description box, or you can scroll up and click on the Discord link that I posted just a few minutes ago on the chat box. If you already hit the thumbs up, there's a few ways that you can support and give me some money. There's a PayPal link pinned above and also in the description. And there's a super chat. I gotta turn on a little fan I got there. I hope it's not too loud. Hot micy. There's a PayPal link that you can click and support the channel. Yeah, I haven't been here. I'll tell you why in a minute. But we need to gather a certain amount of dollars so we can keep moving in life, man. You guys got it easy. I got it hard. I got it tough. Shit hasn't been easy, and I haven't been able to do it, man, at all. PayPal link, super chat, and also if you are lurking in the background and you say, why can't I type in the YouTube chat box? That means because you are not subscribed to the channel. So if you want to type in the chat box, you must be a subscriber for at least I think it's 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, something like that. Subscribe to the channel, and then you can come in and type in the YouTube chat box. Is that easy? Big hello to everybody in the chat box. It's good to see you guys back, all your names. Fred Bailey, Citizen 9. I miss everybody, man. I've been missed. I missed everybody too. Citizen 9, hello, Fred Bailey. Turingsten, hello. Martin. Martin is new. You are new. We are all new. Shout out to Martin. RT96 in the house. Shout out to RT. Farmer's Boys here. Name rings a bell. Anamorphic Mind. Hello. Patty O. Furniture. Jim's Mind. Not Jim. Jim's Mind. Why did I touch my eye? The mind is here. I think where's the mind? Charlie Wells. Charlie Wells sounds like Gary as the day goes by, more and more. Broom, says Lauri Letiaho. Woo! Tommy Grumvold. What's up? Good to see you guys. 27 real degrees. 80 degrees Fahrenheit is 27 real degrees. By that he means that Celsius are real degrees. I don't know, man. I like to live in America. Sean Smith. Sean Smith. We were new in the past, but are old in the future. At the present, we are stationary, just like the flat earth. Shout out to Sean Smith. That's deep, man. 16 degrees Celsius or 60 Fahrenheit here. I'm going to have to put on the heating. Dude, 60 degrees, 60 Fahrenheit is cold, man. I put the heater when it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 16 Celsius. But now 80 degrees feels nice. Got a little fan blowing up over here. Shout out to the things. We got the JG clock. Time never changes in JG Earth. The time is all. The time is only right twice a day. Shout out to the level, bendy level. Very important to have it. Shout out to the squeaky Earth, man. It's back. Sean Smith with a super chat, $10. Jose, great to see you today on this amazingly beautiful day in South Florida. Much love, brother. Good to see you. Whoop whoop. Shout out to Sean Smith. Sean Smith, this squeaky Earth is for you. Shout out to the lazy eye frog, mama frog, baby frog, and there's uncle frog in the back. Let's hit the squeaky Earth again. Very nice, very smooth, the way it should be. Crackle 666 hat is here. 6 degrees Celsius. Whoa, what the hell is 6 Celsius, man? That is cold. Indeed is cold. Okay, the YouTube live is open in the Discord server Daily Boom. YouTube live voice chat. It is very nice to be here. You can be in. Ex-coffee addicts. Ex-coffee addict. Shout out to you. He say I look better without the blonde wig. Oh, indeed. Mercy. Mercy. Thank you very much. I just put the blonde wig on Friday afternoons. So that's what we do. Farmer's boy, what's up, man?
Hey man, where the bloody hell have you been?
Good to see you back, bro. Good to have you back.
I just finished having my tea and I thought, what? Jose's live? What? Hey, what? Who's he then? Come on.
Man, I'm telling you, kind of surprising. Well, what if I tell you that I was abducted by aliens for all this time? That I wasn't even on Earth.
I did figure that might have been it. They might have abducted you and then thought, nah, let's put him back.
Didn't want me. I was being only skeptic by what they were presenting me with. By me talking to them, seeing them, being way very far away, I still was being too skeptic, and they didn't like me. They said, you know what, we're gonna drop you back on Earth. And they didn't let me see through the windows as I was leaving or arriving closer to Earth. So I never saw the whole Earth, the Earth as a whole. I'm sorry, man, about that.
Miserable buggers. They could at least let you say, here, look, yeah, we're going to drop you back, but come over here, have a look, see what you think.
Didn't have my phone, was unable to take pictures, so you got to take my word for it, man.
Okay. No, I believe you. You're as honest as the day is long.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I thought there would be no questioning. I mean, it's just kind of obvious, you know.
It's more plausible than saying you found the edge of the Earth, you know. Because maybe I figured maybe you'd found the edge and sort of dropped off, you know. But that's just silly.
Yeah, man. Indeed. How have you been, farmers? Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I've been all right, you know, working too hard. But yeah. No, I'm fine. But yeah. So what about you?
Family good, co-workers, neighborhood, the YouTube, the internet, everything good around?
I don't have co-workers. I work from home. So yeah, I do have co-workers, but most of the time, you know, I don't actually see them face to face for real.
Customers. Have you met with the customers? Whoever you talk to?
Yes, because I spent an awful lot of time out on building sites. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. Actually, this week is the first week, and I don't know how long. Where I haven't actually been out on site at all. I've been sat at home beavering away on an important job. But no, it's all been good. They've kept me busy. They keep paying me money, so must be doing something right.
That's good. That's good, man. Yeah, I've been alright. I mean, I am alright now. I've been okay, but I am feeling good now. Yeah, I wasn't, you know. Not all this time. I was good, man. I was in bad shape. I died and then I came back to life now again. That's the truth. There was nothing about aliens. I just died early January.
Oh right.
And, yeah, I just came back to life now. So I feel
I was
good
gonna say,
now that I'm alive.
You seem pretty good for a dead man, I have to say.
Oh, I feel great, man. I ate. I rehydrated. Re-ate. I lost some weight. I feel skinnier, man. Rehydrated, ate, and took a shower, shaved, clean up a little bit, and yeah, I'm good to go, man.
So were you ill, or was it all just getting a bit much? Which it does.
Both, yeah, both.
Yeah, that's fair.
It wasn't easy, man. Fucking A. Yeah, it was,
I think we've all been there at some point in our lives.
Physically and mentally, you know, like the physical took me out for quite some time, quite some days, maybe weeks, like rough, like hard. And mentally, I just wasn't there. Fucking A. I was watching stuff like movies and series and random YouTubes, but I didn't bother about any of this corner. I didn't want to get too involved. I wanted my mind to heal up properly.
No, I hear you. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but I struggle, man. I went to a few places, to a few job interviews. One didn't work out for me, and the other one didn't work out for them. So I'm kind of fucking. Yeah, I was hoping that there was gonna be something, but yeah, man, still cold.
There must be something out there, surely.
Yeah. There's I got a bunch of things outside, just waiting for the call, man. Waiting for the call. I need it big time now. I'll be alright now. I think this is the once a year, the one that take me out big time. I think I just had it. So I think I'm gonna be good for the rest of the year now.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
That cold fucked me up, man. It was being cold. There was like 2 days or 3 last week that was kind of warmer, but the cold has been rough, man. In this.
Yeah,
all over the world, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're still in winter here. I mean, okay, given it's gone 7 o'clock in the evening, it's 6 degrees, which is what 42 for you, and that's. It's only in the last couple of days that all the frost has cleared, because you know it has been bloody cold. When you're out driving and your washer jets are frozen up, but they're heated, you know.
Right.
It's British winter over here, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
But yeah, I went to the one of the few times I went into the office. I went in before Christmas to the sort of the Christmas lunch. And it turns out half of us caught a cold off somebody, and it's only now. This was the week before 2 weeks before Christmas, I think. And it's only now that the cough has finally gone. It drives me. I've been absolutely fine, but just got this tickle in the throat, and you start coughing, and once you start, you can't stop, and it's like, oh come on, this is bloody ridiculous, you know. So it's taken almost a month to get a shot of it.
Yeah.
And it being cold all the time, I don't think helps, especially when you're out and about in it.
Not at all, man. No. Yeah, that's the Florida funk, says Sean Smith. When you can have a week cold, like 50 degrees, 40 degrees, and then the next day it'll be 80, 85 degrees, and then back to 40 or 50. Crazy.
Hell, I'm just glad that you sort of wake up in the morning and the car's not a block of ice. You know, I'm grateful for that. Thank you.
But no snow, right? Or a little bit of snow?
I think the week before Christmas we got the vaguest hint of snow. You know, there was just enough to turn everything white, and that was it. I mean, it weren't even an inch. It was hardly worth bothering with, and that's it. That's all. That's all we've had down here. I mean, up in Scotland, obviously they got more, but you know, they're several hundred miles closer to the Arctic Circle. What do you expect?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but down here, nah. No, we don't
That's
often
all right.
these days.
It. Who do we have over here? Drink of Kool-Aid is in the house.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
What's up, Flip Flop? How you doing?
What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to hear you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Did you drink the Kool-Aid, or did you used to drink the Kool-Aid?
Oh yeah, I love the Kool-Aid. You know, it's the America's drink right there.
That's it.
It was founded in Nebraska and good old hometown.
Yeah. Just drink it with water. Just eat it as a powder. Snore it. Do everything with the Kool-Aid, man. It's the way. Apply it to your body after shower. Just empty the container of Kool-Aid. Can do all kinds of shit. Heal wounds. You can heal wounds with Kool-Aid too. It's good stuff, man. It burns less than alcohol. I think I tried once. And then you got six-legged creatures crawling onto your wound. So he eats the imperfections and heals you quickly, you know. It's probing times. It's probing times, says Teen of Gary. I don't know, that's strange. What have you been up to? You got any videos during a Kool-Aid? Any new videos?
No, I haven't seen anything new come out of the Flat Earth lately.
Dude,
Still seem to be promoting the sextant argument without the ability or the inclination to do the math or the proofs behind it. So,
Well, it's been like a month. They haven't come up with anything new.
have you?
Really?
Say, you and farmers are closer into it than I am. Have you seen anything?
I haven't seen anything. Oh, dude, man. Share the love, man. Share the love on PayPal. Big time. By, let me see. He who gave me $11.85. Thank you very much, man. You didn't put your YouTube user. Let me know who was that who gave me $11.85, which is very, very appreciated. But Tommy Grumble came through, man, with $50, man. That's big time. Let me throw some love at you back, Jose. Good to see you are back. Tommy Grumble, thank you so much, man. I was worried. I was going to run out of internet, which I wasn't going to blame anybody but me because I haven't been here. But it was going to be rough because it was going to be quite a while since I couldn't afford it. But that will complete it. And while the show is on, I got to pay it. Like, I had to pay it like 10 days ago. And I think that's what they give, like a 10 days grace. So I'm able to pay the internet bill today. Thank you, Tommy. And thank you, Thorsten, was that you? Maybe. Thank you so much. I haven't watched anything new, Kool-Aid, but Farmer's Boy, I think you'll be a little more active on the interwebs.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's just the same old shit. It really is. People just sit there and do a live stream every night, and we'll spend hours dissecting 5 minutes of somebody else's video and just talk bollocks. I mean, there's nothing new. but you know that if you've been in the flat Earth long enough, you just see these things go around in sort of cycles. You know, it's like when Flatzoid came on the scene. He was just repeating stuff that had been debunked years ago. It's just the same old bollocks. I haven't seen anything new. In fact, I would think possibly the sextant stuff has maybe sort of gone on the back burner a bit. They've gone quiet on that because they obviously realised they were barking up the wrong tree with that. You know, sextant proves a flat Earth. We'll go on then, and of course they can't.
Just to clarify, that was Turnstein one. That was 10 pounds. 10 pounds, UK. Thank you, Turnstein. He couldn't find where he can type a message. Big shout out to you, man. And again to Tommy. Tommy said that there's nothing new around. Jim's mind can't think of anything new on the flat Earth side. Charlie Wells have seen an 8-year-old girl talking about flat Earth.
Yes. Oh, I've forgotten about. Yeah. Somebody's put a YouTube video up and obviously turned the comments off. Of this 8-year-old girl making a presentation on the whiteboard and showing all of this, you know, the usual old guff. Oh, this is proof of a flat Earth, but like she's 8, and it's like, damn, who's been teaching their 8-year-old about the flat Earth? That's
crazy.
not going to end well, you know. Because at some point you'd think she's going to get old enough to go, yeah, hang on a minute, this is all bollocks. What's my parents or my dad or whatever have been teaching me all these years? Because at 8, I'm guessing, I can't remember that well, but what you're taught at school doesn't go into that much detail. I give her a few years and she's going to be taught stuff at school that's just going to go against everything her parents have been teaching her.
That is messed up.
And then what? Yeah, it is messed up. I mean,
it's just wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah.
Just brainwashing a kid like that, you know, just teaching him. It's just the wrong thing. Fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, for the same reason that religion isn't taught as fact in schools, certainly not over here in the UK. You know, it's taught about, and kids are still told about it because obviously there's lots of people who still believe. So they need an understanding of what other people believe, but it's not taught as fact, and that's why you don't get the flat Earth taught as fact, because it isn't. It's as simple as that. Regardless of how much Riley wants it taught in schools, it's not going to happen.
Now, Steve Wilson say that Whitsitt is attempt to rewrite relativity or something like that. Anybody heard Whitsitt? I mean, the flat earthers try to rewrite everything, but I think Whitsitt got a good chance to rewriting relativity. I'm sorry.
FTFE has been doing this thing where he goes into, is it the Tartaria server? I can't think which Discord server it is. And he basically goes in there and says, right, come on then. Any of you lot want to ask me questions or present evidence. And he had several sessions with Whitsitt, who seems to think that he understands relativity better than, say, I don't know, Einstein. And he keeps saying these, he keeps saying things that are wrong. And Craig ended up doing a show where he was talking to some, I don't know whether he was a professor, I can't remember who he was, but he knew all about relativity, you know. And there are plenty of very clever guys out there who actually know what they're talking about. And he's basically using that to prove that Whitsitt is just talking shite. But that's what he does anyway. He says some very big words very quickly, and hope that nobody pulls him up on it.
They are baseless claims. You know, they are baseless claims.
Yes.
They say, let me see. They say, sorry, I was just doing a signal to the neighbor. They say it is, they say it's questioning and being skeptic, but what they are doing is just baseless claims. Sorry.
It's no point asking questions if you're going to reject the answers you get given because you don't like them. If you have a genuine inquiring mind, you ask questions. And if lots of people are all giving you the same answer, you're kind of going to think, well, actually, they could be right. Oh, fair enough. Then they're right. I'm wrong. I'll have to rethink things. But they don't. They're, do your own research. Yeah, we did. It's not flat. Oh, no, not that sort of research. Well, what sort of research are we supposed to do then?
They call it when they tell me, they say, but Jose, you gotta stop assuming. You gotta stop assuming things. I say, well, what you want me to do is just deny reality. It's not, I mean, I can stop assuming, so there's no assumptions on the Earth being a globe and the physics and behavior of things working the way they are. But they want me to, quote unquote, stop assuming. I call it denying reality. That's what you want me to do, to deny reality and try to come up with some bullshit.
Yeah,
That's the way I see it.
It's like idiots like Oakley and Kiwi will say, "Oh, you're assuming R. You know, you're assuming the radius of the Earth." No, we're not. It's measured. We haven't assumed anything. Very clever people have gone out there and measured it, and you could do it yourself if you are inclined, which I'm not, because what's the point? Lots of other people have done it for me. We know what the radius of the Earth is. There's no assumptions being made
At all,
you know.
yeah.
And we've known for a long time, and well, 2,000 years plus, and as time has gone on, we've just got better at measuring it and getting more accurate figures.
Right.
But Eratosthenes, with his sticks and shadows, he wasn't actually that far out. You know, he was within a few percent of what the figure actually is. And bearing in mind, this is over 2,000 years ago, and he's doing sticks and shadows and all the rest of it. That ain't bad going.
Right.
So there's nothing assumed. They just want it to be wrong, so they give it some bullshit fallacy. I mean, Whitsitt's a fan of that. Everything's a fallacy of some sort.
Right. I wanna say hello to a new person. He definitely is new because he didn't have a range on YouTube. And Extra J is also here. If you wanna say hello, Mike check. Shout out to Extra J. He is new. Never heard that name before ever in my life.
No.
Hi, is my sounding okay?
Sound loud and clear, yes sir.
Okay, I got a new mic and headphones set, so I'm just trying it out for the first time.
A solid man and a new YouTube, right?
Yeah, I made a new Google account from a different computer from a different location.
Right.
So, you know, they couldn't figure that out.
You still got access to your old Extra J?
They're still there. I can only access those on my phone. And once I restart my phone, I don't know if I'll have that anymore. So,
all right.
I need to make a channel. I need to make a video for each one of my channels and just say, well, this might be it. Here's a link to the new version of the same channels, and I'll just start uploading all my videos onto those, I guess.
Yeah, we got Crackle666 saying that it sounds good. Yeah, on YouTube, you guys listening on YouTube, please give some feedback on the audio. If my audio is louder than the other participants, please let me know, because I don't want it to be. Or if anybody is extra louder than others, let me know. I got my setup is I got two laptops. The old laptop I got running OBS with Discord, and then I'm on a second laptop as a guest. So I adjust the audio for the participants in my in the laptop that I'm talking through. I'm listening, so I might adjust it here and miss it in the main computer what you guys hear. So it sounds good. Audio is good. Excellent. Thank you very much. 2 laptops and no lap dance, indeed. Tommy Grumble, indeed. I mean, I'm checking on my PayPal because Citizen 9, who was it? Hold on. Citizen 9 sent me a PP with $10. He says, been a while since I tickled your PP. Good to see you back, brose. Thank you very much, Citizen 9. Now, with many more of these donations, I might get a lap dance, you know. I might get a lap dance. Let me see. CF sent me $12.76 on PayPal. Deep love. Who are you who sent me $12 and some cents? A big shout out to you on YouTube land. Yeah, it's good. Extra J. I mean, I might have missed it, but you had content right in your channel previous to this.
Yeah, I've got, I don't know how many videos. I don't know, like 30 something subscribers and you know, just a handful of videos and actually 3 different channels and so yeah, I'll probably just make a new channel for each one of those and just start putting all those videos onto the new channels. And
is this your main channel? I mean, I'm sharing my screen with 49 subscribers.
oh
we
yeah,
got
okay.
The scale model of the Earth, Gary W,
Yeah.
and Flat Earthers, North and
Oh,
South
yeah,
stars.
My 1 in 14 trillion scale model of Earth's orbit in Polaris. That was a fun one.
That's crazy.
Gary liked that one. He I guess.
he gave you he was active on the comments over there. I bet.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this one's 49 subs. That's right. Yeah, I've got another one where I just do normal RC crawling stuff and music things and various stuff and
yeah, big shout out, big thank you. That was Crackle666 who gave me $12+ on PayPal. Thank you so much, Crackle. I appreciate your support, man. Yeah, if you guys want to help the channel, donate something on PayPal, type your YouTube username underneath inside, like from whoever, and I give you a proper thank you, everybody. Everybody say thank you to those who helped the channel and help each other out. North and South stars rotation. Gary's rubber band video over here. So
Yeah,
I
there-
should be able. Sorry, last point. I should be able to open your new channel. This is your new channel right now, which is loading. Which you're gonna be uploading videos. You don't have any subscribers? Dude.
No, I just created it a few days ago or a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Eventually, when I get around to doing another video on something, then it'll probably just go there. But,
Well, I feel
no,
special
it's-
because
it's
I am
brand
your
new.
I am your first subscriber on the channel. Looking forward for your uploads.
Cool.
Yeah, give some
I'll,
love too. Give some love to Extra J, guys.
Oh, hang on. Oh, and there you go,
I'm
number
gonna-
2.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a link to his channel. Give him some love. He just created a new channel. He has some content in his previous channel, but he's gonna be. Maybe you're gonna be moving these ones to the new channel and create new ones. So.
Yeah, I should try one more time to just send the thing, whatever the process of saying, yeah, can I have my my Google login unsuspended? But they'll probably say no. So I was making fun of God dang it, what's his name? Delete Laws.
Okay.
And yeah. Somebody didn't like that. So
You've been doing this for a while. The first
Which one's
upload
Delete Laws?
4 years ago.
oh, he goes around and starts stuff with the cops and yeah, one of those guys.
Really not a wise idea. Go and pick a fight with a cop, particularly if you're in the States. Yeah.
He's a constitutional law scholar.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Don't tell me he doesn't drive a car, he travels.
All right. Who else do we have here? I saw Chaik. Chaik, you're here. You're new, right?
Yeah. Hello there, you.
Hello, Chaik. Good to see you, brother. I heard in the vines that you've been active in somewhere else, picking on people's brains. Is that true?
Picking on what?
Picking on people's brains and melting their ideas and crushing their dreams.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Where have you
Joy,
been hanging out
crush your
around in the
dreams.
chats and talking to people, man? I heard that in the vines.
I sometimes post on Blue Marbles channel. I
Yeah.
don't think I broke anyone's dreams then.
But you know that some of the Bevtards and Gary and others have access to those comments that you make. Maybe those people have their dreams broken.
Well, I make the comments according to who can read them. Yeah, I
Okay.
know. Well, they don't. In Blue's channels, they only have access to one or two channels. They on Blue server, they don't have access for the main channel, for example.
No. No, they
Not
can't
the
see all the
Bevtards.
rooms. can they?
Gary maybe have, but not the Bevtards.
I heard in the interwebs that Flatsoy is got a stream going. Let's not go and raid it because it's not cool, you know. You just let him do his thing. We can do our thing. Now, if we depends on the poll, he got some interesting polls. We can go vote if you guys want to, giving a watch. But I think they will be cooler if you don't need to go to his channel. But here is a link for his chat box. So you don't have to open his channel, but you can open his chat box. And in the chat box, then you can vote in his poll or whatever you want. The poll is, the Globe just cannot provide any evidence for its claims. And there are two options. Hell no, or yes we can. I will present it now. None of those options make any sense, but I will click on the yes we can because yes we can, and we can present it now. I'm not gonna, but we can. So yep, that's the vote for all the claims. The Globe can provide evidence for all the claims. So there you go. Shout out to Plaza.
Shush.
Marcus Dresden, shout out to you, man. I'm glad that you are hanging out in the YouTube land. I was abducted by aliens. Then I died and I came back to life. And I haven't told you the actual reason that I was unable to do live streams. But first, big shout out to Extra J, dude. $50 super chat, Extra J. What was that about a lap dance? Okay, yeah, let's make it rain. Oh yeah. Hey, shout out Extra J, man. Thank you so much for your support, brother. The big time. I love those big bold pink and red colors, bro. I love them on the super chat. The real reason that I wasn't here is because I was a prisoner of war. I was taken to a place, to an unknown place, and I had my eyes closed, my mouth, I couldn't speak, I couldn't see, and they had me starving, I couldn't eat a lot, and then I escaped, thanks to the guerrilla. I say guerrilla, so but for you to understand, it's a guerrilla. So I was abducted, not by aliens, but by a very mean group of people, and they wanted a ransom, but then they found out that I was like really broke, like for real broke. I had no money in the bank. I had no expensive, items in my place. So they said, you know what? We're not gonna kill him because it will be a waste of parts. So they didn't want to release me, but they said, you're gonna just rot in there, and they went away. So I was able to escape and come back. I walked across the seas. Walked across. I didn't take a boat, a ship, or a plane. I walked across the seas and came back home, and I am here now. Happy to be home. Sorry, guys, go ahead.
You were saved by gorillas?
Guerrillas. I was say guerrillas. You know what guerrillas?
Okay.
Freedom fighters. It's Spanish.
Fighters, yeah. They are the guerrillas. Yeah. Is
We picked that word up in the Napoleonic Wars.
Yeah, this is an illustration. I took this screenshot with my eyes. I mean, I saw this, and then I was able to upload it on my laptop, and I'm sharing that image with you guys now. That's the thing I can do. I can take screenshots with what I see, and then I upload it to my phone, my brain.
Is this one of the gorillas or the kidnappers?
That's one of the ones that rescued, help rescue me. Even though I escaped on my own, but they found me later. But this is their reaction when they saw me. She saw me, wah! I go like, whoa, friendly. And she said, okay.
That's a proper bayonet she's got stuck on the end of that, blimey. Mind you, it's a bloody old rifle, though. Look at that. I mean, that's World War II vintage.
I stayed still. I said, well, friendly, but she come going with the bayonet, and she bumped me with her body. But the bayonet went like just a millimeter next to my body because I lost weight. So if I was fat, if I was like healthy as before they kidnapped me, she would have stabbed me in a very bad organ, in a good organ. It could have hurt me.
I don't think there's any organ that's good to get stabbed in, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
Pick an organ you want to be stabbed in. I'd rather not.
Does it sound what sounds more plausible? That I walked across the oceans to come back home. Everything makes sense.
It's all still more plausible than the flat Earth.
I might tell you the real reason later. It had to do with me digging a hole in my backyard.
Maybe not. Digging a hole or laying a new patio, that generally only happens for one reason.
You know what? The important part is that, to me, is that be able to be here in Discord and talking to you guys for real, like hearing your voice and reading the comments and having fun, like usual.
And checking your PP.
And checking my PP, being healthy. I really feel healthy within reason. Really feel good, man.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of truth in everything I just say, or the reasons. I'm not gonna say excuses, reasons that I told you. There's a little bit of truth in all of them.
Fred Bailey knows what I'm on about. A Brookside moment. That's an English reference. There was a sitcom over here called Brookside, and all of a sudden somebody was laying a new patio to hide the body.
All right. Hey, farmers, dude, shut up.
No, you know.
My Illuminati payment, dude, $33, 33 pounds. That's great. $33, yeah. That's
$33, yeah. Couldn't tell you what it is in pounds.
Yep. Illuminati payment. Shut up, man. Thank you so much. And I actually got $10 over here. Your test on Europe is late. I'm going to have to call you mom for $10. I recognize the name, but I'm afraid to say is it Mr. Malort? I'm not sure. Let me know that was you, Mr. Malort, right? Who sent me $10 on PayPal. You didn't call Julie before you dug. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. That's crazy. She was very good looking, this soldier girl. She smelled pretty, like Tutti Fruities. She smelled like Tutti Fruities.
That's a strange perfume you got on there. Is that Tutti Fruities?
Yeah, but it smells pretty. Whatever it is, man.
Tutti Fruities. I haven't smelled them in a long time. But I guess they must smell nice.
Yeah. Marcus says 33 sucks. Oh, 33 is actually a character, right? A person.
Is it?
I have heard that name 33 as a person, as a globe denier or something like that. If that's a
don't know.
I never talked to, but I have heard as a username.
Yeah, he goes by 33 UC.
Oh,
think that's
yes,
his whole
33
name.
UC. Yeah.
And he's on MC Tunes. Well, I think he gets an allowance of once a year to come in and debate, and it turns into a dumpster fire.
Yes, he was on the other week, wasn't he? That was his.
Yeah.
That was his yearly appearance. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've forgotten about him.
33 UC, yeah.
We usually play Whack-A-Troll in the live chat with him.
Is he MC Tune, right? He's very active with MC Tune. Is he? I mean,
Yeah,
he gets mentioned a lot there.
He comes up in the side chat a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You get the usual ones who turn up in the side chat on all of these shows. You know, no names. Gary.
Is he a numerology moron like Russian Vids and Tim? I think he is.
I think so, if I remember right. Yeah, he's into that stuff.
Yeah, amongst many others. Russian Vids reared his ugly head again. Reds was talking to him in Twitter the other day.
Russian Vids is still
not Russian Vids. That was Trigger Tits. Sorry, that was Southern Israelite. I get them muddled up.
Dude, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, because he said, "Oh, Trigger Tits," and I thought, "Blimey, is he still around?" Yeah, he was. That was it. It was Trigger Tits. He was. He's having a bit of a back and forth on Twitter about. Yeah.
Right. Some people.
There's
some people
many
call
names.
33. Some people call 33 MC Tune's bestie.
Yeah, Russian Vids. Russian Vids has reinvented himself, and he's calling himself something else now, and I can't think what it is.
Really, RV.
Yeah.
It's 33 you see Idol, probably. Idol.
Yeah, he's called himself something totally different. I can't for the life of me remember what it bloody is. Somebody did put a link up to some of his videos, and it's like, oh, that's Russian Vids.
Right.
So he's still around. Yeah, there's a lot of the same old faces are still around. Sort of.
Yeah, having watched like barely any content. Let me see. I know maybe about a week ago, a week and a half, I got something recommended and I click and I put either hello I'm new or something like that. Just hello I'm new. And I just closed it and didn't read if anybody replied, if anybody read it. Somewhere might have been MC Tune in one of his shows. But other than I haven't heard any in new around. And I bet there have been some space missions and stuff that I have missed. You know, we used to, when I had my show, we used to take a look around SpaceX and NASA, like rocket launches and satellites and shit like that. There'd probably been a few, right?
Oh God, yeah. SpaceX have been busy. I mean, they had another SpaceX heavy launch a couple of weeks back, maybe. And they've been doing the old Starlink satellites. They've had a few of them. They did a launch where they had one. They had one of these where it had loads and loads and loads of little sort of tiny satellites on. Yeah, I've just lost track because there've just been so many of them. They just seem to be launching them all the time. And sometimes if I'm here at home working, it's like, oh, there's a SpaceX launch. Yeah, I'll watch that. But they just crack on. Yeah, at least once a week. Sometimes it's twice a week. You can't keep track of them.
Is Elon Musk as monotone as always, or is he exciting?
No, he hasn't changed.
Oh fuck, man! He needs he needs an attitude, bro. He needs a personality. Anybody can want to send me that? He can have all the money in the world, but if he doesn't have a personality.
Yeah, I used to work with a guy like that years ago. We used to call him Monotone Mike. There's absolutely no inflection in his voice whatsoever. And he's one of these guys, if he started to tell you a story, it would go on and on for 20 minutes, and then he'd say, well, to cut a long story short. At that point, you'd died of boredom, you know. It's just, no, his voice was just deadpan all the way. Oh, nice bloke and all that, but bloody hell.
It's like me or you, Farmer's Boy. I mean, it's not that we have the most exciting personality, but we do. We can, you know, we can have a tone on our voice. We can make a joke. We can take a joke. You know, we can
Yes.
have fun. You know.
Yes. I like to think so.
Bruh, yeah, but some people, I have a little edge over some people because of my accent, you know. So
Yeah.
and to slightly pay a little more attention to what I say for some mysterious reason. Not so mysterious, but because they try to understand what I'm saying. Well, so that give me a little edge. They say, oh, they're paying attention to Jose very, very profoundly now. They're trying to understand what I'm saying because I can barely be understood sometimes.
Oh mate, just think back to what you're like a few years ago. I mean, your English is just so much better than it was. Well, obviously through practice, you know.
I was talking to somebody
Rush.
the other day, and I told him that I could at least know if somebody is not 100%, but I can associate if somebody is from, for example, Ireland versus the UK, and in different parts like Glasgow. Like if I hear some people with Del's accent, and I know Del from Glasgow, like they got that rough, I don't know, thick accent specific that I can identify certain accents from different parts at least, you know. Iceland now, when I heard somebody from Iceland besides the Johnny Derp, Johnny Derp. So they got a specific tone to their accent.
Yeah, I guess so. I've been watching a lot of foreign stuff on Netflix recently. Sort of, I watched a couple of series that was from Finland. I'm watching one that's French at the moment. And yeah, some of those Scandinavian accents really are quite nice. Can't understand a bloody word they're saying, but they sound good.
Yeah. I have watched a few. I watched in these past few weeks a few British series. I cannot tell you the names. I really barely know the name. I just binge watch a few. Kind of skip forward a little bit to the like fun parts, but yeah, the accent is. I like the accents, man.
Yeah. Oh, go away.
British TV. Wait, I hear him.
That. Yeah, that's unfortunately my sole remaining cat.
You don't call it cat. You call it by his name. Come on.
Squeak. Shut up. Yeah, I now only have Squeak. Her sister Bubble died about 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still.
I promise I didn't take Squeak for my Squeaky because of your cat, man. I just come up.
No, well, they I mean, when we got them, obviously as very small kittens, it was like, well, what do we call them? And I just sort of looked at them and said, Bubble and Squeak, as in the meal, Bubble and Squeak. And yeah, now it's just Squeak. Only she doesn't really squeak anymore. She just screeches at me.
Who is Wide Awake? Wide Awake is the Wake tuber. I have heard the name, but I don't think I watch it.
Wide Awake, that rings a bell. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe Russian Vids, I think he's the one that now calls himself They Live Truth.
Oh yeah, like They Live, like the
As in the film, yeah, with the glasses and I think that's Russian Vids. I might be wrong, but I think that's what he's now calling himself.
Okay, this Wide Awake, I think I got the channel right because Tommy told me that he uploaded a video on the Heavy Rocket. So I guess this is
quite a few people have done the video about this. He was filming this was the SpaceX Heavy launch.
Right.
From must be getting on for a fortnight ago. And he was quite a distance away from it. I mean, he must have, I don't know, 20, 30 miles away. And I think the video he put out, he'd played with the soundtrack because it actually took something like 30 seconds before he could see the rocket after it had launched. Because he's that far away, there's that much curvature of the Earth in the way that it was a good nearly 30 seconds before he could see the rocket.
This is the later one, the 9 days ago, probably. I'm going to mute it because if it has soundtrack, I don't want to take it.
trying to think when it was. I think it was maybe a little bit longer than that.
So this guy can record rocket launches by himself. Like he got the capability to be in there. That's cool, man.
Yeah, but he is quite a distance away.
Yes, I may be 85, 95 feet high, but there's a lot of land between me and the East Coast that is much higher than even where I'm setting. Because if you look at the terrain, the topography between my position and the East Coast, there is pretty much.
I'm playing that video in the background, guys.
Miles
Just
of
you
my
can watch my screen share.
horizon being blocked
He's got
from
audio.
this tree line that's directly in front of me. Now, if
He's trying to blame it on the trees.
Horizon at
Yeah, right.
You globe heads
That's what
are
he's doing.
stupid. I mean, very, very stupid.
You globe head
have to take
farmers.
into consideration the perspective size of that rocket at 115 miles away. That's right. It is actually 115 miles away, because I did another video in the past. I showed my location. I showed the distance that I was at, and it's 115 miles from my position to the opposite coast. So now, once we take that into consideration, how much of a pin dot, if I could even see a pin dot, would it? How long would it take to get to the top of these trees in order for me to see it? Yeah,
His voice is like a mix of Gary Webenga and somebody else, like a mix between two voices that I have heard before.
Yeah, but he's trying to say that it's just the trees that are stopping him from seeing this rocket launch for so long. Yeah, I thought he was close to that, but if he is 115 miles away, Where's Wally did a very good video about this, and apparently the original video got taken down.
Sorry,
but he played with the Yeah, Bubble was black. She still is. Well,
yeah, this guy. Let me go.
The container
forward.
she's in. Yeah, apparently he played with he butchered the soundtrack so that he delayed the soundtrack by 30 seconds. So it sounded like the soundtrack synced with his video. But he, and Where's Wally has sort of synced all of these different videos together. And you can see that this guy didn't see the first 30 odd seconds of the launch because the curvature of the Earth was in the bloody way, Not the row of trees on the horizon there. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Hey, shout out to Doofy. Hold on, Doofy's got it. It's a mix between Gary and Sean Hawkins. His voice. Listen to him.
Rocket launched, and they haven't even done the countdown. I mean, and I'm watching this rocket way up in the sky, and then they start the countdown, and I'm going, what the heck?
Chai, go ahead, Chai.
I wanted to say that you can delay the launch, but then when it lands back, you will have double the delay.
Oh,
well, of course, he tried to film the boosters landing, didn't he? And the boosters disappeared, and they didn't actually land for quite a while, because obviously because he's so bloody far away from it, it's already got the boosters have gone over the curvature of the Earth, but they haven't actually landed yet.
Right.
Yeah, well, there is a reason he took the video off, right? And he's now making excuses.
Yes. Oh, the trees are in the way. The trees are blocking my view. Really? Really?
I will take about 30 seconds in order to let's hear him from his own voice to see what he say.
Below these tree lines, and it will take about 30 seconds in order for me to see it above these tree lines. So again, I'm not looking out across the ocean. I am looking out across.
Why does he have to do that to edit it?
And if you take into consideration perspective-wise, prospectively, I have a lot of blockage right here. I would doubt that it would take 30 seconds for that
blockage somewhere
here in my visual line of sight above these tree lines. Now, for you globe people to think otherwise and just kind of come on my channel and say, oh, you just proved the globe with your rocket launch. Again, you guys are idiots. You guys
really
think your whole
Damn, he called you an idiot, farmer. That's
yeah.
personal.
So why
Well, a bit-
why did he have to take his original video down? Oh, that's right, because he was rumbled.
But before that, he said something about the size of a pinhead because he's so far away. What does it has to do with seeing it or not? His size. You can see it, then you can see it. I don't care what
Exactly.
the distance is. Now tell me how prospectively it could take 30 minutes for you not to see it.
Wait, the most important part is that we need to take into account the government. Hold on.
That you guys are disbelievers. You believe the government.
We believe the government.
Trust the
See, we
government.
trust the government.
What's the government got to do with it?
Right now,
And
our government here in America.
remember
I
about
don't
the
think
Second
deserves to
Amendment, you
take
know.
away our Second Amendment rights.
Remember
They
about
say
so
they keep
yeah,
us
take
all-
take into consideration all those factors, the government and the Second Amendment, guys, when talking about perspective. Go ahead.
Right.
I don't care. I'm not American. I'm not in America. We've got our own problems over here with our own stupid government. But what's that got to do with the shape of the fucking earth?
Oh man, you gotta love it.
How ridiculous is that? Oh,
Did-
genocide gets a mention. Yay!
Did Astronomy Live took all these things when in consideration when he made this video?
What about how the government lies?
The government lies. The Second Amendment.
Very important. Man.
What is the Second Amendment?
I don't fucking know. But he
right
said
to
you
bear-
need to.
The right to bear guns and bear weapons. All this
Oh,
stuff
it's
more
that
about
one,
having
the right to bear arms.
Yeah, bear arms.
All right. Or is it the right to arm bears?
All right, let me go back a little bit because to hear this with the audio.
All governments
Now is
are
the time.
rulers that have taken away the people's rights to defend themselves
Oh shit, he's still
against
going.
foreign or domestic. You find out that genocide is sure to follow.
Oh my.
And it's
Hey,
usually
what-
done by those rulers or those governments.
Do you need to defend yourself against perspective? What is he saying?
Of course, man. Perspectively speaking, yes.
Never turn your back on perspective because it'll have you.
It-
Or something.
Perspective has got burning weapons. Perspective is and Second Amendment go hand to hand.
I still think arming bears is a bad move.
government. Stalin, for instance,
What?
take that into consideration.
All of it.
Stop.
You know,
What?
what was it? 60 million people died. How many people died in World War II? 80, 70, 80 million people?
Lots.
Yeah, folks.
He's
It's a
going, man. He's going
storm
for
of
it.
Busy fighting each other.
populating the
And
world
whilst he's talking,
now.
SpaceX has already
Just
taken off.
recently had an event
Yeah,
where
it took off
they
for a
wanted
while
to
now.
forcibly
Took off a while
do
ago.
something to you due to some kind of
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
floating around in the air. Yeah. Again, the perspective size of that rocket lifting off the ground on the other coast would have miles of blockage due to those tree lines. So again, when I hear you
Really?
talking smack, I'm gonna
Papa, you're
smack
learning
back, buddy,
today.
because you know what?
Like,
Just look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of this thing. Now I am using a P1000, so zoomed in on it. Yeah, that's the size of it.
It's huge.
But how much of that
a
land
blimp.
again is blocking me out? Those tree lines are blocking me out 10,
Oh,
20s, if not 30s of miles, maybe even
God.
more. So again, this does not prove the globe.
Yeah, because
It
trees do that.
proves more of the flat earth because this thing should take much more time to reach my line of sight above these tree lines.
so does he say that it should be going floating like a balloon, like very slowly up, or because it should take more time? So he say he's just hovering like at 5 miles per hour going up or something. I don't understand it.
Now, is he above or below the tree line? That's a good question. Is he above or below it?
He's been
Because I see no land. I only see trees. If he is in Florida, how much land can he have between him and the ocean on the other side?
He
What's the
reckons
highest?
he was.
What's the highest mountain in Florida?
Don't think Florida has mountains, does it? He
No.
claimed he was 70 or 80 foot up. And if you look at, I've just gone to his video and paused it right near the start. Either he's on a tallish building or up on the roof, because he's looking out over the tops of roofs of buildings. And I would think that most of that tree line, it looks like he's on the same level as the trees. If he's not, he's not far off, you know.
I'd say he's above them.
He could be. It is a job to tell because they're all in shade.
He was 70 foot above what? The ground?
I presume so. You know how accurate these guys tend not to be.
About the surface, about where the rocket was parked, it's like 70 foot above that.
Yeah, the datum.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to Martin from the 1337 PayPal donation. Thank you, Martin, from the 1337. Yeah, this guy is something.
Again, you guys are grasping for straws, and I'm gonna pull
Well,
that straw
guys,
right out of your mouth.
it's been fun.
And make deals.
That cat I posted, since we got onto a cat tangent there, that's my cat Loki.
It's Loki
But,
on the screen right now.
Anyway, I gotta go meet up with some friends and do some RC crawling up the road, so I'll hopefully catch the next show.
Extra J, thank you so much for your support, and thank you for coming in and for testing your new equipment. I wish you the best of luck on everything you do, man, and hopefully you upload some new videos so we can take a look over here.
Yeah, when I think of something to do video on again, it'll eventually. But
Yeah, appreciate it.
anyway,
brother.
glad you're finally back. So, and glad you escaped from the what have you there. That was,
Yeah.
was there a car chase involved?
Well, after digging the whole story, I might get into the car chase and other very fast vehicles.
That's good. As long as there's a car chase and an explosion, that's always.
Yeah, glass breaking always.
Oh yeah. All right, well, I gotta run. I'll talk to you all later.
Thank you very much, Extra J. I appreciate it. Good looking out, brother. Before we go back to Gary Hawkins ranting, Wide Awake ranting, there's an image of Farmer's Boy, a cat, not with us anymore, right?
That's it. That's Bubble. That's one of the. I do have an up to date photo of the cat, but she's in a black tube. That's okay. She's on the bookcase downstairs.
Yeah,
I couldn't get rid of her. Yeah, but yeah, that's Bubble. She nearly made it to 17. Bless her.
Definitely. Thank you. Shout out to everybody on YouTube land, over there watching. Don't forget to hit the like and click all the buttons, support and all that good stuff, and join Discord. Chico.
I read in Wikipedia that the average lifespan of a cat at the 80s or 70s was like 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she's 17.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Damn.
hopefully her sister will make it to 17. That would be April.
Farmer,
I think
the
they were
math
born.
don't add up, man. The math don't add up there.
Well, no, it adds up because now they can get to even 30. I don't know.
I think the oldest cat we had on the farm was about 24, 25 before she just gave up. Yeah. So
yeah,
we'll see. But nearly 17. That ain't bad going. And the night before, she just sat there and purred and purred and purred in my ear. So she was a happy cat, bless her.
Now, there's two things to consider, right? The cats are mostly the same size. I mean, you could grab the smaller cat to the bigger cat. Yes, there's going to be a difference, but it's not going to be a 40, 50, 100 pounds difference on cats, right? I mean, they can.
Oh, they will.
They can be. No, I mean, my cats have
size.
always been quite small.
Cats.
Well, if you look at something like a Maine Coon, I mean, they're bloody huge.
They're like home cats, house cats, not wild cats, right?
Yeah. But they do vary in size quite a lot.
But not like comparing a Yorkie, a Chihuahua versus a San Bernard right?
No. House
There's
cats
not that big difference.
they don't get that big, thank God. That's not a house cat. That's a tiger. You know.
So if you even consider putting all the cats from smaller to bigger, yeah, there's going to be a difference. But if you put all the dogs from the smallest to the biggest, there's a big difference, right, between the smallest to the bigger dog. Now, the time span changes. Like does cat has a time span like relatively equal versus the dogs? Like a small dog can last this long and the bigger dog can last this long, or is it the same, cats and dogs?
I think cats tend to, certainly these days, I think cats tend to outlive dogs. But that's a very sort of broad brush statement, I guess. But yeah, cats can go for quite a long time. I say, you know, knocking on the door of 17 for my one. I don't think there are many dogs that last that long. Well, I don't know. I'm not a dog person. So.
Cats time span. How do you say it? Spam.
Lifespan.
10 to 15. Mostly cats. Most cats live 10 to 15 years. Now, domestic cats can live up to 20 years if they're well taken care of. And then dogs. If we put here dogs, that's what Google says. Dogs is 10 to 13 years, which is roughly equivalent to 60 to 74 human years. It's important to know that elements in lifestyle, food, and breed can affect dogs' lifespan.
Well, I saw dogs live to 17.
My dog is right now, I don't know, it's 14, something like that. 13, 14, my oldest dog. My sister's dog was, I think, 16.
Breed dog, they live up to 14 or 15. The mixes can live much longer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my sister's was Chihuahua. Lasted 16 years, I think. Mine is either 14 or something like that, like 14, also Chihuahua. All right. How about Falcor? If you got Falcor, does he last a long time? You know, Falcor is this guy, right? From Neverending Story. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid, and I haven't seen it since for the past like 40 years. So I don't know how the movie goes now. It's like 30 years ago I saw it.
You're probably better off not watching it again and just remembering it as it.
I remember the good times. I remember I enjoy watching it a lot.
I find that with films that I really enjoyed when I was a kid. You watch them now and you think, this is crap.
They're crap.
I shouldn't have watched it again. I should have just stuck to my memories of it.
Man,
oh dear.
But this is cool that Flat Earthers are taking videos of rockets. No matter the bullshit they make, it's still, proving that rockets are going up there.
Yeah, well, what makes this particularly sad is he's had to take his original video down because people realised he'd been playing around with it to make it look like, oh, look, the rocket's just taken off. No, it taken off 30 seconds ago. You've had to wait until you can see it because it's that bloody far away.
Separation, bro. I mean, he recorded the separation.
That's not bad with a P1000, because that's not. He's not using a telescope. It's not what I'd call a professional camera. So to be able to get that, he's done well. But then he's got to lie about what he's seeing,
Yeah, no matter.
I mean, look, you can see the plumes of all the individual rocket engines.
Yeah, it's now muted and it's beautiful footage. I don't care what he's saying.
If he tracked it manually, that's very impressive.
Yes. That sort of distance, trying to track something like that manually, that's bloody difficult.
Yeah.
That's a steady pair of hands,
Shout out to Blue Marble Science and chat box. Boom. Shout out to Gary Rubin, guys. Saw Gary a few minutes ago. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Yeah, man, these Flat Earthers are heroes. Recording good stuff. So what does he say? What do they say when the rocket is not seen anymore? They just go up and get so small they don't see it anymore. What do they say?
Well, I think they're still maintaining this nonsense of, it comes down in the Atlantic, because that's what it looks like it's doing. It's curving down. It looks like it's curving down, because obviously somebody's going to spend millions upon millions of dollars on a rocket and then just lob it into the sea.
every other week.
Every other week. Here we go. Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's launch this thing, and it's going to splash into the ocean. We're just going to pretend it did something else. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
That is crazy.
Actually, it's more than twice a week nowadays.
It takes some keeping up with, doesn't it?
Look at that. Look at the effects.
I presume that's one of the boosters he's watching coming back down.
Crazy. Good times. Yeah, I'm not from where I live. I cannot see rocket launches and stuff. I'm just surrounded
No,
by trees and
you're on,
mountains and whatever.
yeah, and you're on the wrong side as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the opposite side over here. It's just not reachable.
No, if you was on the same side, but further up the coast or something, then yeah, you'd be able to see something.
That would
Yeah,
be cool.
that would be cool.
Like when I was living in the East Coast in Melbourne and Palm Bay, there was a few times that we heard the booms, the sonic booms and stuff.
Yeah. Tommy says your angle is too small. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, he didn't follow the one that was landing. He lost it.
Problem was, I think it already landed.
Yeah, really cool, man. Really cool. Shout out.
No, I think he's above any land that we can see.
Does look like it, doesn't it? He does look quite high up.
Yeah. Shout out to Gary Wabenga. Gary, he only had the speaking role, so he can talk to us, but he cannot post anything outside the spam. Sorry, Gary. I mean, you were spamming too much of your videos again on the main chat box, and it was too overwhelming. Yeah, share a video or two, but not 20 videos a day of your channel. Same one.
Yeah.
Spamming was a little too much.
If there are new videos, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't posting 20 videos a day. Yeah. But he was posting 20 videos a day in Discord, 20 links a day, but of previous videos. He wasn't posting the new video.
Yeah, like we didn't see them already.
Yeah, like he can send us to his channel. He doesn't have to post his channel.
We can talk about his videos if he wants, but you don't need to see them again. He refused to talk about them.
It's a nice gift. I like this one with the cat driving. My angle is too small. Sorry, Tommy. My angle is too shallow. Too narrow, as they were. Flatards are losers, says Marcus.
I like Marcus. He always gets to the nub of the issue.
You uploaded anything new over there, Tommy Grom? Cat driving.
That's what. Yeah, I found that the other week. I love that. Get in. How does he reach pedals?
And this is why we say that this is the favorite gift of Gary, of the driving cat, because there have been conversations when Paul asked him if the cat is steering against Coriolis, and Gary say, I hope Blue taught the driving cat how to steer for.
Honestly.
Tommy, you've been quiet for a while on uploads, eh? So was I, man. So was. Gotta create shorts. YouTube want me to create shorts. Just random bullshit shorts. It don't matter what it is. So the guys, please don't feel overwhelmed if I start uploading shorts. Silly short. Just random.
Yeah, well, hey, whatever. Bung them up there. We'll have a look.
Any new debates have taken place, like what they call debates? Interesting debates, like some exciting.
Find me. Well, I mean, yeah, there have been debates. Well, arguments, slanging matches, dirt fests. But nothing springs to mind because it's the same old nonsense.
No, this is what motivates me to just keep going and keep doing shows. That there are 35 people here watching it. Small channel, just 1,000 subscribers. And I like always say this, but Flatsoy have just a few more viewers than me. But Flatsoy had subscribers, man. He had 3 times my subscribers. Yeah, he had 2.5 times more subscribers than me. He got 2,500 subscribers when I only got 1,000. Well, that's good. It's good. By the numbers, is excellent. Appreciate it. And we just like goofing around here. It's nothing serious. Now, flat earthers think they are serious. But what they do is clowning around. I mean, it's nothing serious about flat earthers. There's no information, new information given for flat earthers.
It's like MC2, and every time he has somebody on, he always says, right, now is your chance to present your flat earth evidence. And they never do. They immediately start trying to pull holes with the heliocentric model, and this is wrong and that's wrong. It's like, no, where's your evidence for the flat earth? If you're a flat earther, present your evidence for flat earth.
Reversing the burden of proof is what they do.
Yeah. And of course they can't because they know they haven't got any. All they've got is misunderstandings, lies, misunderstandings, and bullshit.
How does it work, Chike, the reversing the burden of? Give me an example.
There was a very, very good example of a paper organist saying this is reverse of burden policy. Yes, because they claim something and you ask them to prove it. If they have a proof and they say I reversed the, it says I reversed the burden of proof. He admits that he's going to commit a fallacy. I posted a timestamp of this video of this guy where he talk about people calling he says people calling him a conspiracy theorist because he's asking the right question, and he presents a right question, and I think he thinks it's the right question, and we can listen to it if you play it. We can listen to what's the right question and what they think is the answer.
We have over here Court of Sagres.
It's Mars. Hidden.
Mars.
What
is that word? How do you pronounce the last word?
It's the college that Prince Edward created for navigation.
How do you pronounce it?
I have no idea. Need somebody smarter than me. I just thought it was great because it's the first college or first school ever made for navigation, by Prince Edward back in the day.
Navigation as for
Star charts and how the creation of this sextant, everything pretty much came out of there.
okay.
All the mapping, all the ways of doing latitude and longitudes and finding them, and everything came from there, pretty much.
You need to learn this at school. I mean, Nathan and his bunch, they figured it all by themselves. They didn't need to go to school.
Yeah.
Right.
They're still writing it. They're still figuring it out. They're still rewriting it.
Well, they never make a claim, so they never have to justify anything. They never just make a claim. They say they make a claim, but they're making a claim.
Do you see the irony when they say like, "Oh, but the globe"? I mean, what you keep doing is putting patches and adding up to your bullshit and nonsense. So you say that the Earth is a globe, and you keep putting patches and adding to it. Well, they say the Earth is flat, and they doing the same thing. Before it was any evidence of Earth of curvature, and then they keep adding up. I don't know how is the question today, but I bet it's a lot more words than that any evidence of curvature. I bet there's any evidence of curvature from standing on the beach in left to right. If you got a height of whatever bullshit, they do 3 paragraphs instead of asking just a simple question. They do the same thing. Any evidence of gas pressure without a container? That was back in the day. Now they ask any evidence of gas pressure without a container, without the loss of entropy because of whatever. They do a lot of bullshit. They add a lot of bullshit
And atmosphere is not a thing, right?
They cannot
don't forget.
They cannot make simple claims or ask simple questions.
Don't forget that originally the container had to be sealed.
Right.
Yeah.
You can thank Blue Marble Science for knocking that one on the head, because they kept insisting it had to be a sealed container. So he showed gas pressure in an open container. And that's when they all go, "You can't call a pipe a container." Because they always insisted it had to be a sealed container. So that's one example of them having to change their bullshit.
I don't know how the questions go and those claims, because I don't watch them.
Do they have any proof of the 90-degree angles that they claim there is somewhere?
Oh, how dare you ask if they got any proof of stuff?
How dare you ask for proof? All they've got is words.
All right, I'll tell you guys why.
Can't do math either.
I tell you quickly, guys, what I was unable to be live on the live streams for the past few weeks. I had a lizard. There used to be a lizard over here, a little lizard in Florida, and he died. I found him dead. So I was digging a hole in my backyard. I was digging a hole, and then I had a breakthrough. Like the ground broke after I went like 5 inches deep with my first shovel, and then I had a hole and I slipped through the hole and I went down in the hole. And I was trapped in there. I was like, I don't know, it was a pulling and a pushing effect. I think I was in the center of the earth. And then I was flipping, head down, head up, head down, head up. But I don't know if it was what I say down was up, or what I was up, I say down, because I was like in the center of the earth. Like if you dig a hole through the earth, when you with your feet like exit the other side upside down or downside up. So I was in that struggle for weeks and weeks, and I was just eating bugs and insects and dirt from the center of the earth, and then I just crawled my way back and I came back up, and then I just put a little dirt on the hole and it's all good. I dug the hole now 2 feet to the left and everything was okay. Okay.
Was it hot?
Sorry?
Was it hot?
Oh, it was nice.
Jose, can you play this video at the timestamp that I posted?
Video on the timestamp. A video on Daily Boom Live. Let's.
Yeah, that wide awake video.
Okay.
I just timestamped some part where he asks the right question.
Right here. Okay, and I'm gonna unmute it and put the closed caption too. So here we go.
Are a conspiracy theorist because you're asking the right questions. So again, keep asking the right questions, and we will eventually find the right answers.
Whoa!
When they talk about refraction,
that's very good.
Keep asking the right questions, and we will eventually find the right answers.
Whoa, that's very revealing, Shike. Great.
Wait, the good part isn't there yet.
Oh, this was revealing to me. If you keep asking the right question, we will eventually find the right answer. So you're gonna start making shit up until you eventually find the right answer.
No. He's asking a question, and it's a question, but his confusion is not clear to me.
Okay, let's hear a little bit more.
I mean, when they talk about refraction, and you know, there's ways you can look at refraction. Now they tell us that light. I mean, I was watching one video and it showed the light bending down from a laser shining through a tank of sugar water, right? So light bends downward. So if light's bending downward and they tell you that the sun has already set before you see it set, how could light be bending downward?
Yeah.
Right? It would have to be bending upward in order for you to still see the sun when it's supposedly already set.
I think, Shike.
Well, I think he's an idiot.
Yep.
But that's my opinion. I don't know about you.
No, right, that seems quite an accurate summation. Yeah, he's an idiot. If light bends down to us, it makes things appear taller than they actually are, but they just can't grasp that.
Yeah, because they have no clue how the eye work. Well, you can't have angles to curved surfaces, and the eye is curved, so there are no angles, right? And they wonder, well, you're asking the right question. If the light bends down, how come we see it up? And that's easy to explain. But he think it's the opposite for some reason. Just throw it on a paper.
There was a few guys discussing this last night as they were with that huge ass. And I believe it was Ruhif who said, problem is, if they drew this using what they call Muppet vision, if you drew an elevation or a section showing this effect and the light bending down, they would see how to us it makes things appear higher. But they don't like that sort of drawing, that sort of sketch in the first place. So it's like they're shutting themselves off from understanding it from the very start. Which is
but we see the Muppet vision in the tank. So just do it in the tank. How come you see something that is below you higher?
Let me ask Captain Goopy.
Captain Goopy, what the bloody hell's that from?
I have no idea. But it's
if whatever film that is, I haven't seen it. And I'm quite glad about that. Captain Goopy. Oh god. So I'm gonna have to Google that now.
Who is Leash76? Leash. Okay, I'm gonna give Leash the speaking roles, and he can tell us if he wants. He can tell us verbally if he wants. Posting roles. So he got it verbally. Oh man. Anything else, guys? Yeah, wrap it up shortly. Sure. It's nice and warm outside, so I'm gonna water the plants today. I haven't done it in a few days. They're all dry and all. And I clean the yard a little bit outside before the sun go out.
Oh yes, I did that earlier on. Now it finally dried out enough I could have a bit of a tidy up.
I don't know how cold or whatever it's gonna be later. I'm gonna do one more squeaky earth for massive. Okay, we got squeaky earth present. How does it?
It's crowded.
It is crowded. There are lazy eye frog, mama frog, baby frog, and there's one more. Look, this, and then there's this frog. See, everybody's there.
Population control.
I don't know what this guy. Can. And also, then we have the guard frog right here. He's French.
He's the one protecting the ice wall.
Microphone. All right, squeaky earth.
We lost audio.
Uh-oh, here we go, squeaky earth. Oh, no audio? There you go.
There we go. Oh, that's good.
It is a constant sound, but when I speak, it kind of opens the microphone and you can hear it a little bit better. Shout out to Squeaky Earth.
Yeah, we needed that.
You got anything to say in your defense, Mr. Frog? Mobbit, mobbit. Oh, how about you, Mama Frog? Mobbit, mobbit. How about you? Mobbit, mobbit. Oh, your voice is changing now. Uncle. Mobbit, mobbit. Okay, thank you.
I think one of them might have croaked.
Jose, what's that? Your squeaky earth gave birth. What's this little squeaky earth there? Under? No, the one below it.
Yeah, he gave birth. He gave birth to a mini squeaky earth. This is a mini squeaky earth right here. How about that?
Does it squeak too?
It does not. It rumbles. This one rumbles.
It makes all make sense now. 2 earths.
But it spins, but it doesn't squeak. Kind of click and rumble. I don't know what to do.
Give it time.
Yeah, I don't know. No, but dude, I cannot give it more time. Look at the.
Oh yeah, fair point. Yeah, they ain't got much time left, has it? Bloody hell.
That's why they use turtles to keep them up.
But it's awesome, bro. So abstract and rustic and like just God. It's it's great. And of course this one very important. You got the bendy level there. You got this is the only level that we can use on the globe Earth because of the reasons of Earth being curved, you know.
Because it's level.
Because it's in. And for those who are watching kind of first timer, usually break the fourth wall a little bit.
Oh yeah, there we go, fourth wall.
Fourth wall breaking right here in front of my neighborhood. This is how the magic happens. Right here. Secondary laptop streaming. There you go. Fourth wall breaking for we say goodbye and get out of here. Out of here. Okay, I'm not gonna make any promises, but I have to be active and will be more active. I was thinking yesterday. I was checking on the options. I want to do shorts, and then I click on them. I said, "All right, I can do shorts. Not only 15 seconds. I can do it 45 seconds, a minute long. So to silly like a 15 seconds short, at least a minute shorts makes a little more sense. So that'll be all right if I decide to upload couple random short videos. I got some older videos laying around. I'll upload them out of context. Just random videos around. For those who are still watching and haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the like button. Click on all the buttons on the description box. More buttons around. Big shout out to everybody that came in, participated, and left. And I'm happy to be back. I really am happy. Final thoughts, farmers.
Nothing really. Just obviously the obvious. Nice to see you back. Don't leave it 3 weeks again, please.
Sir. Thank you for your support, farmers. Thank you for
That's all right, mate.
And thank you to everybody. I know a handful of people was checking up on me every once in a while. Hey, Jose, you all right? Everything good? You all right? You alive, man? And I kind of everybody was using the technique of leaving comments in the comment section. So when I gave him a little heart, that I read the comments, they say like, yeah, Jose is all right. He haven't posted, but he hearted my comment, so that means he's still hanging out. I'm happy that you guys did.
you tend to start worrying after a while when you think, well, you know,
yeah.
When somebody's been regular on the internet and all of a sudden everything goes quiet, you think, oh, are they all right?
Yeah. I understand. Yeah, I shouldn't do that anymore. I should take a little more consideration on you guys. I know everybody worries, even though you don't say it. So appreciate it.
You don't have to make excuses, mate. But it's just natural for people to think, oh, you know, because you think, where's Jose? I haven't seen it. And then you think, when's the last time he streamed? You think, oh Christ, that was a long time ago. I wonder if he's all right. You know, it's
yeah. I helped. I took a few days, and I helped a lot in the food bank where I help over there.
Mm-hmm.
They built in the backyard. They built a big floor driveway, and they built a skeleton for tarps and tables like there, because every day we were going in the front and we were pulling all those little tables and building and opening the tarps, and it was rough, so they did it permanent in the back, and I helped for a few days. It was a lot of hard work, but I had fun, man. It was a lot of snacks and food, and and stuff, and it was cool hanging out with. I was with a bunch of old people doing that, so it was fun doing it, man. I was the brute force. No, bring it over here. Carry that over there. And I was like the mule. They were pointing to me. Put this over there. And I was the mule moving. It was funny, man.
You were the muscle. Yeah.
That's it. And I was hoping over here, man, I'm not 20 anymore. Oh, no, but you're 40, man. You're half of our age, you know, so don't complain.
Exactly.
Why can't I have a 20-year-old helping me now? You know, it was funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's doing stuff like that when you suddenly realise, oh, bugger, I'm not a teenager anymore.
All right. Court of Sagres. Final thoughts. I'm gonna call you Sagres.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want, brother. I love your show. I'm so sorry I missed it most of the time. I'm up here in the mountains and I don't get much, but beautiful day today. It's the snow's not coming down all anymore, and it's beautiful everywhere. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Really nice stuff, man. A big shout out to those who supported on PayPal. We got Turringston, Citizen 9, also My Lord, Crackle, Farmer's Boy, Martin. And if I miss anybody, forgive me. Thank you very much, everybody, for your support. Chaik, final thoughts.
Nice, calm show. I'll look forward for fire dumpsters. If you look on the YouTube, we have a nice ratio of thumbs up to people watching. I don't know how was it when it's maxed, but currently it's like 100%. And don't forget the poll. We have a poll.
Yeah, the poll earlier, the question is, who is new? And 14%, there were 50 people voted. And out of the 50 votes, 14% say you are new. We got an 18% say they are new, 25% saying we are new, and big 41%, the majority says I am new. Indeed, I am new. Thank you very much. Really thank you everybody for your support, and we will do a Monday tomorrow live. We will be roughly at the same time in the same YouTube universe. My computer is about to shut down because it wasn't plugged in. Thank you very much everybody. Jose JG out. Boom.